Hello there, I'm Maria from the Rich and Simple Living, and I've decided it's a beautiful day. I'm going to start this planting. So I'm starting with some cucumber seeds. These are Carmen F1. They're going to be all staying in the greenhouse, the things I'm planting, so, well, except for my sweet peas. I'm also doing the Moneymaker tomatoes. I normally just grow the 2 plants of those, so any extra I sell usually on eBay. And the sweet peas, if you've seen one of my earlier videos, you'll have seen me seed saving them from last year. What it was, I didn't buy any sweet peas last year, but I had the year before, and last year just one little sweet pea grew. It must have shed a seed from the previous year's plants, and just one grew. So I thought, well, I'll get the seeds off it and see what happens. And it was a purple one, so I've put all purple. So it'd be interesting to know what colours they do grow, because, like I say, the flower that came through was all purple, but originally the seeds were multicoloured. So we'll see if these come multicoloured, or because they've come off the purple one, will they be all purple? That remains to be seen. So I am interested in knowing what happens with that. What I normally do, you can see from there, I've got a tray at the bottom, although I've got a bit of a tear in it, but it'll do. That catches water. I sit a little seed tray on the top. They are plastic ones. I don't really get on with these biodegradable ones. I always find they don't seem to break down with me. I don't know why, but they don't. So although sometimes these can be a bit of a pain and fiddly, I stick to these and just pop them out as I'm planting them elsewhere. Now I've got a tub of multi-purpose compost behind me, which I won't drag down, and I've got a beaker. So I'm going to fill trays first of all with some of my compost. And I've got to remember not to stretch too far because I'm attached to a microphone today. I've already filled up my watering cans with water, so I can top my little spray gun up, but I've got an hole in one of my watering cans and it's slowly coming out, it's trickling down here. I have to empty that water out. Dean's just been doing that little salad patch outside. He's put some fleece lining down it because although it was all lawn, there's still grass on there, but not a lot. A lot of it's sort of mud because it's sludged up. But we don't want to dig it, so we've put some fleece down to kill the rest of the grass and prevent any more weeds coming through. And then we'll just probably bung a bag or 2 of compost in there when we're ready to plant something in there. So yeah, today I thought I'd just do the tomatoes and the cucumber because they will be staying in the greenhouse. I wasn't so successful with my cucumbers last year. My husband put them straight in the big pot on the ground instead of growing them in one of the trays first. And he'd done it before I realised, and they started to come through and then got eaten. So this time I'll make sure I do it in the trays. So I'll fill all this, a bit of a long job because I don't want to get it everywhere. He's only just garden vacuumed it all out for me. It gets so messy in here over summer. And I've been collecting more teacups as well for my little viola fairy gardens that are doing them. So they're all piled down the bottom now. There's not going to be a market in April because obviously we're still under restrictions. And normally I think it's early April we have the market. So I can't see there being one this year unless they push it back later. But the next one would be July, but we won't be having violas then. I'm trying to work out what other small flowers might be suitable to go in. I don't really know. So I'll keep putting all these in here. Trouble is when I wet all this, then it sort of sinks down again. Oh, I can hear that trickling. I might have to tip that away outside. I'd forgotten that one had got a hole in it. just a small, like a pinhole it is, but it's enough for it all to be running out. It's funny, you go in your garden all year round and you get to know everything, where everything is in your greenhouses and your workshops and sheds and everything, and then over winter you pack it all away and then you clean it all out and move everything round, and you come back in like now and it's like starting fresh again, thinking, where is everything? I've been shouting to Dean earlier, oh, where's this and where's that? And I don't know where it's been put. I'm looking through all my seeds earlier, and I was looking what else I've got. So quite a few things can start going out now, but I want to try and avoid putting things that will grow so quick that they'll need to go outside, because we still get a lot of frost and we can do for another month or more yet. So normally I plant around about April time, but like I say, with these, because they're staying in the greenhouse, it's not a problem. Dean's filled my heater up with the paraffin, so we'll pop it on later, because we had quite a cold night last night, so we'll pop it on later. But yes, I was looking at all the seeds just before I came out, see if there's anything else that I could plant. But I was looking at the onion seeds, and I've never done onion seeds before, but they look like they might be able to go out quite early. So I was thinking maybe now next week I'll do some more, perhaps start doing a few each week and see how we go, because some things will go straight in the garden anyway, so they can wait. And things like my swede, I don't think they go out till May time, and last time I put them straight in the garden, they were all right, they just needed more space. That was the only thing last year with them. So we'll see, each week we'll just do a bit more and see how we go. So what I'm going to do, I'll just fill my little jug up. I normally have a little spray gun, and I fill it from the watering cans, can't think of the word now. I want to say bucket, watering can. I'm screwing the wrong thing here. So, what's been in there? Soap. I have to rinse that. So I'll take out this one with a hole in it. That way. The hole's about halfway down. Give that a rinse. Pour that in there. I had soap in here. I think what I'd done, I'd sprayed the raspberries last year, trying to find an organic way of killing off the little green fly. Let's fill this back up now. Just spray that then. Get rid of all any leftover soap that was in there. Pick it up. Got to mind I don't stretch too far, or I'll pull my microphone off. I normally get wet through myself when I'm doing this sort of work. Right, let's just spray damp the soil down before I put any seeds in. Oh dear. I mean, everything needs resetting up after the winter. I don't seem to be having much luck with this. Come along. I don't know why it's not working. Look. Oh, hang on. Maybe I was screwing it the wrong way. Long job. It's not brilliant this. I think I might need another one. I did have some more in here. I know what I've got. What will be quicker and better? My little one. I'll put that up there out of the way. I'll fill this up. This will do the job better. I'd forgotten I'd got this. See what I mean? I forget all these things. Oh, it's messy, it goes everywhere. And I get messy. Just wet it a bit so I can get the seeds in it then. I've got no plants underneath to catch the water that goes through. Normally there's plenty of plants about, but because these are the first lot. Bit messy, but as long as it does the trick. Right then, we should be ready to put some seeds in now. So what I might do first, put some of these sweet peas in. Well, I'll put all of them in. Like I say, I'm curious what they're going to, I might like the colours. I haven't got loads of seeds, but there's certainly enough there to make a few plants. Cover them over as I go. One thing I like about these seeds, they are bigger so you can see them. Dog barking. If you can hear me in there, here, sorry. She can't come into me. Might be better if I put them on top, it might be quicker. And just cover them over. That's it. Make sure they go more in the middle, they flick to the end. I mean, I don't do anything special when I'm planting seeds or with anything that I plant. Just plant them and let nature take its course. It's quite warm in this greenhouse. Did have my cardigan on, but I'm glad I've taken it off. Do you know, I've got quite a lot of seeds here, more than I thought I'd got. Just put these in for now. Right, just do those for now. I'll put them up there for a moment. Might do some more of them after. So just press them in, cover them. I can just put a little bit more compost on them once I've pressed them in. Because when the compost gets wet, it just goes down. It's not as full. So they're going in nicely. It's the tomato seeds, there's so many and like they're so small, and the colour of them, you just can't see where they've gone. I used to do the tomato seeds in a tray like this green one sat in, a black tray, and just sow a load like that. But the only thing is, sometimes they go a bit, when I water them, oh, where's my cup? When I water them, there's not really any drainage in them, and I don't know if you probably can get them with holes underneath, I don't know. I don't really want a lot of tomatoes. I don't know, I'll just cover that with a bit more. That should do the trick then. It's quite a long way when you're doing this, the compost bags do. I like to put my sweet peas up the trellis, down by the patio and that blue area. They look nice growing up there in summer, and it like gives you a bit of privacy as well when it's growing against there. Just a bit. So it's quite nice for there. And then when I get too many, I've often sold them. They sell quite well on eBay. I'll show you what I put them in a minute actually when I do sell them, because they're in here. Because normally what I do when they grow a bit bigger, I'll transplant them, putting them into a bit bigger pot. We don't need that now, I'll pop that up there a minute. We'll just write on what there is. Yeah, I'll transplant them into a bigger pot to grow on a bit more then. And I'll show you what, in a minute, what I do with them. I'll just write a label. Get these labels from B&M. I don't know if you have B&Ms near you. It said 2 for £1.50, but probably dearer this year. I've had these for years and got quite a few packets. So I'll put on them sweet peas. I'll just pop the date on the back when I put them in. I was thinking what date it is and what day it is. Oh gosh, they all roll one into the other, don't they? I'll put that at the end there. I'll put it where I can see what it is in there, and I'll just turn that around. See, that will get all the light coming in then. I used to have shelving on the other side of the greenhouse, and although things grew in there, I found they grew better on this side. I think this side gets the light better. Yeah, I was going to show you anyway. So what I do, when they go big out of there, I use one of these little pots, and when they grow so big, I plant them in my garden. What I'm not using myself, I've got, a few will come up together, but never mind. I've got these little pots, so you just put your pot in, you stick your pot in. Oh no, this must be the other one, the bigger one. No, it must be the other one. So these take the smaller pots, but the idea is you put your pot in, clip it shut, and then you can post it. Just thought they were the ones for that one. I've got more underneath. I've got 3 different sizes. One's for plugs. Oh, there's the other one right at the bottom. I won't pull it out, but yeah, it does fits in one of them. I've got a bigger size at the bottom. They fit in, you clip them shut, and then I put them into a padded envelope and post them. Wet them before I put them into the plastic pots, and then send them first class. And I've never had no problems doing that. So next, let's do some tomatoes. Get another plastic tray. I want another bottom tray. These are so flimsy, they break so easy. It's just to catch any water underneath really. So we'll do some tomato. Well, we'll probably do the tomatoes and the cucumbers together, Nick, because I'm not going to put many in. If I just fill it. These are quite big plugs. I've got some smaller ones. I try not to make a mess, but you can never avoid it. What I'll do, probably have to get the garden vac in again. It's just to get all this loose soil up. It's nice today because the sun's shining and it makes you feel like you want to do gardening things. And yesterday it was full. I just was wiped out really yesterday, worn out. I couldn't do it. Run out of time, and I just felt washed out. Just keep going till it's full. I just dropped a load on the floor. Definitely have to get the garden back out. I'm trying to talk quietly because I don't want to set the dog off, keep barking, otherwise she'll start barking at the door to come in. I think she's forgotten I'm in here, you see. So hopefully you'll hear me. I'll put the microphone on. Bit of wood. Yeah, definitely a beautiful day today. It really does make you feel like you want to do something. Makes such a difference, good weather does. So healthy and good for you. Right then, if I just water.
I'll fetch my daughter in a minute.
Okay. That's just Dean just saying he's got to pick Lisa up from work. It's her weekend on working. Just top them and just wet it down. I look forward to starting to see things shoot through. I'm one of these people, I'm so impatient. I plant them one day and the next morning I'm out and looking, have they grown yet? Can I see any signs of anything? I've been looking for signs of that other rhubarb. I was going to say beetroot. Got all these plants in my head. Rhubarb, but I can't see any sign of it. 2 of them come through, although I'm not going to grumble as I've got 2 out of 3, but I'll have to look it up, see when it should be showing signs of growing. I'd like it to come through, but if it doesn't, as long as I've got the two and they grow healthy over the next few years, I'll have more than enough rhubarb for what I need then. It looks like my apricot tree is blossoming as well. You can see little pink buds on it. Just get some more water, so excuse me for bending over. You probably can't see me. At least the thing's stopped leaking now, so I've obviously gone past the hole in it. I'm hoping that you can actually see me, because I can't see myself through the camera. I look a bit shaded, so I don't know if you'll be able to see me very well. There we go, water all that, and then we'll see what seeds we can put in here then. I'll just put that down there. I normally got a towel in here, cloth here. Just check it down to have paraffin on it, smell it. Normally I've got one there. Okay, so then we'll do some of these money makers. These can be sown indoors from January. Opening the wrong end. I tried to open the packet without ripping all of the information on the back, in case I need to refer to it. Although I've been doing them donkey's years, but I still like to refer to things sometimes. Right. Give it a little shake, because I can feel the seeds near the top. Just do it over there in case it all comes out. Now we have got quite a few in here. Show you. Can you? Don't move my hand downwards, see. So we'll see what we can do. I'll leave some in the packet, and I can see that one. Actually, it's made it a bit better with the water being wet, because it's darker, and I can just about see the seed. See, they don't all grow, because they're so small. I've got like 2 dropping in. Sorry if you can hear music, that's from next door, I think. Now, as long as I leave a couple in here, then I can do it. What I do before I cover them up, I'll just fold that up, because I've got some seeds still in there. Just in case these don't grow, I can do some more then. So if I put them in there, save them, they can go back in the house. And before I cover them up, I'll pop a couple of the cucumber ones in. Try and open them carefully as well, because the dates on these for using up is 2024, so even if I don't use any more this year, I can use them next year, which is quite good. Oh, feels warm in here, feels like the middle of summer. I'll go out there and it'll be chilly. Put my cardigan on the fence. Right, we don't get so many of these seeds. Normally you only get about 4 or so. I think I might have got one extra actually. 2, 4, oh, I got 6 cucumber seeds. I think what I'll do, I'll just put 3 in. Oh, drop that one. Right, I'm just going to put the 3 in and leave it at that. And I'll save these 3 so I don't drop them out of my hand. Watching what my son's doing. Sunshine brings everybody out, doesn't it? Right then, cover that over the best we can. Whether they grow or not, I don't know. The soil's a bit wet, but I'll chuck some dry soil on top anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Probably too wet, this one, actually, wetter than the other one. Might not work. So it's been best just up in the dry on top. Where did that one go? I don't know if I put one in there. Right, let's keep losing this top. So yeah, I just planted them. I think I might have put a bit too wet in there, but it'll soon dry out. It's warm in here. And then later, when it drops cooler, I'll put the heater on. And it's got heater, the paraffin heater. It does throw out quite a bit of heat. Warms all the greenhouse up. But I normally find I don't need it on in the day, just night time. So yeah, next week I might try and do some onion sets. And I was looking at the peppers as well, whether I might put them in. Or the cherry tomatoes, got some cherry tomatoes. But I was thinking about growing them outside in pots. Well, tubs, not pots, tubs. I'd start them in the greenhouse and then take them outside, you know, in tubs. Sorry I'm not looking at you much. Looking where I'm going, or I'll be covered in mud everywhere if I don't. Mud, compost. Right, so we should have enough now for there. So we've got the tomatoes and the, what's it in here? The tomatoes and the cucumber. And I've got some seeds left of each just in case anything happens, they don't grow, or not as many as I want. Might as well leave my little cup in my compost bag. So again, what I'll do, I'll write a little note on here. I'll put my pencil back in and just write what it is. So we've got tomatoes, and I'll put MM for money maker so I know what, and cucumber. And then again on the back I'll just pop the date what I planted them. 7th of the 21. I get muddled up with dates when I'm doing Sean's homeschooling. I'm the same. It's like we put dates on things. It's like, what date is it? When you get like 2nd of the 2nd, 21 and things like that, boggles my head sometimes. Right, I'll put them back in the pot. So that's that. So let's turn it round and I can get another one, and I get 3 along here then, which is quite good because I get 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. I'd never put nothing on the very bottom. And then on this side as well, I get 3. And then there's the tops if I need them. I don't usually need them all, but this year I'm growing so many, I might do. So yeah, that's it for planting. So we've got the sweet peas and we've got the cucumber and the money-making tomatoes. And next week now I'll probably come in and I'll start the seed onions. I've never grown onions from seed, like I said, so that's something new for me. So I'm hearing the gate going, I'm checking who's coming through. Yeah, so that's going to be something new for me. And I'm quite looking forward to it because it's certainly a cheaper way of doing it if they do grow from seed. And like I said, I'll have a look what else I've got. I put it each week now. I'll put something in each week now. So that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye for now.